pretty amazing working with my wife. So I know I'm working with a partner that's just as dedicated as I am.
Working with my husband has its challenges because we're together all the time. It is an art form what we do here as far as metal shaping, especially the interiors, paint colors, matching it to interiors, wheels. I mean, everything goes hand in hand. Everything has to be complementary. GCD actually stands for Gillen Custom Design. Gillen is a combination of my partner's name and my name, Gil and Linda. My name is Linda Nylon, and I am the owner of GCD Auto Studio.
My name is Gil Mungie. I am one of the owners at GCD Auto Studio.
He has a respect for what I do here. I have respect for what he does here.
GCD, you know, we're not just building cars, we're building relationships.
Because I'm the realist, he's the dreamer.
Because it's not just about the build. We're 100% married to the ride.
We're currently working on this 1978 Porsche 911 Targa. It's here at the upholstery shop just for the interior, and the stage we're at right now is Guido's been working on the door panels. He's making everything out of ABS plastic. We're reshaping everything to fit perfect. So all the door pockets is ABS, and we're lining it up actually to the stock door handle. So very challenging, but it's going to give it the right look. It'll be foamed over it and then sanded again. So this panel will be 90% the Relicate leather. We'll have some kind of houndstooth insert somewhere around here, maybe in this section, but for the most part it'll be all Relicate leather. We're going to get some speakers in it as well. So Julio's working on the seats as well, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. And it's going to get some nice velour carpet. We're going to do a custom Targa top on it. This one's going to be really, really high-end, top-notch interior, very race inspired. You can see the beautiful green color on it. I think with that London tan color with the black and white houndstooth is a great choice. We're very happy that the client went with those selections.
So we now have the 69 C-10 here. I know that we've spoken to Bob in the past. He is a repeat client. He was here winter of last year. We did suspension, we did brakes, a couple little upgrades. We put a Holly Sniper on the motor, and we also did a bench seat for him because obviously we do the upholstery work here as well. And his father had passed, so we took part of his leather jacket and incorporated it into the bench seat, which was a little emotional, but nonetheless, again, one of those really nice stories that it makes it all worth it.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Bob. I'm from Gardner, New York. Yes, I have a 69 Chevy that was a project, and we're doing one step at a time. And the running joke of my family was nobody really wanted my father's blue leather jacket because nobody was going to wear it. And then one morning I woke up and I said, you know what? We have a use for it. So we sewed his Italian leather jacket into the bench seat. It looks fabulous.
And in the end, when it all comes together, and it's those moments that are really super special. It's now here for a motor swap and transmission swap. It currently has 327 Chevy small block in there. We're going to be putting in 396, so a little more horsepower, a little bigger. He decided he didn't want the automatic anymore transmission, so we have a Tremec transmission, 5-speed that's going to be going in. We do have to alter the tunnel just a little bit to get that in there. We're going to be keeping the Holly Sniper, and we're also doing a few little things. New steering gearbox has to go in, it's been leaking, and a couple other like new starter. We're setting up the accessory drive on the motor, and so later on he can put AC in it if he wants. So we made sure to get that for this motor, so that pulley's there, so that's all set up. And we will clean up the frame rails this time around, just clean up any of the rust, put some undercoating on there, especially now that we'll have the motor out and access to everything that's in there. So.
I truly believe what we do here is art, and we have two of the best artists around, Julio and Guido. And these guys are so talented, they can sit down with me, take my direction, and deliver each and every time. So now that we have the leather from Relicate just arrived and the houndstooth, black and white, so we can actually get started on the seats. It's a pretty bold combination, that tan color with the black and white houndstooth, but I guess it's fitting that it's going in the Porsche project. So we got Julio on the seats. So the client purchased these Recaro seats. So not only are they power seats, they're heated and have AC as well, so heated and ventilation. So we've officially moved past the fabrication stage on the 1978 Porsche 911 Targa. All the fabrication, all the customization is all done. So now we are actually moving on to my favorite part, which is wrapping these panels in leather. Guido has gone ahead, repaired the dash, patterned it out, and stitched up this beautiful leather cover, Relicate leather. Now he's going to move on to the door panels, which this one's ready to go, huh?
Yep.
Looking good.
Ready to go.
Got all the glue line. Got the seam line there. Make sure that lays down nice and tight, you know, smooth. And then I'm thinking on the inside we can do, I have suede, almost the same color with a foam back. So we can do inside on the suede pocket there, you know, nice suede pocket there. And then with the leather on the outside, it'd be nice, you know, kind of like we did with the other Porsche, which the lower pockets have been repaired, customized, patterned out, and he's gonna wrap those as well in the same leather.
So today we're back to work on Bob's C-10. Before we do the trans tunnel, finish up undercoating all the frame and getting ready to put the new engine and transmission in this car, there's a few things that be addressed. For example, the lower radiator support and the passenger side inner fender well had a lot of rust on it. So what I did yesterday was I cut them out. I made new panels for it, and today we're gonna be welding them in. So before we do the trans tunnel cover for the larger engine transmission, I'm gonna have to remove the interior from the vehicle.
He said just cut the car, but he doesn't care, he's gonna replace it, but still, don't cut it so much that usually the boot is like this big to cover the hole.
Sure.
So I would just try to make a slit only if possible.
In order to get the new transmission in there, we're gonna have to remove the old transmission cover. And so far, I've already started to clean out and put in place the new transmission cover.
Question for you. The trans tunnel, I know it's not a lot of work, but do you think you'll have that wrapped up by lunch so we can get the transmission and the engine married together? I'd like to have Scott work with you on that.
Sure, yeah, this is gonna be done before lunch for sure. I'd say another hour of work cutting out the original material,
Okay.
and we'll be all set.
All right, good job.
Now that Julio has fitted the Recaro seats into the 1978 Porsche 911, he moved on to patterning out the seat covers. So what we're going to see is that beautiful leather on the outside and that houndstooth fabric on the insert pieces. So he's getting ready to go ahead and finish up the front seats. So you'll see that buttery smooth Relicate leather paired with that houndstooth fabric insert. So very race inspired, and we can't wait to see these all wrapped up and in the vehicle.
We're all disconnected. We have everything electrical, everything fuel related, drivetrain, drive shaft, exhaust, everything's disconnected. So we're not at the point where the motor mounts are loose but not entirely off. So we're gonna lift the engine up enough to take stress off of the mounts, undo the mounts, and then pull the engine and transmission together.
My truck is an homage to life, basically, that every day is a gift, and I survived cancer, so being able to do this is a huge, huge source of joy for me.
It was a conversation when he first came that, you know, clearly just knowing about the truck and what it means, knowing about his father and what he meant, kind of what he went through to get where he is. It was really important for us to take on this project, and really more importantly to make sure he, you know, everything that he wanted out of it, that we did that for him.
I want to be able to get into it, fire it over, and smile, and that's what happens. So I get in my truck, it makes me happy.
This afternoon, Scott and I are going to be working on mating the transmission and the engine to Bob's C-10 pickup truck together. There's a few things that we have to do in order to make sure everything's going to work properly. We have to marry the clutch flywheel and the throw-out bearing assembly together before we can put them in together.
All right, we're working on Bob's 69 C-10 here. I'm working on the front, pressing on the harmonic balancer, while Dan is in the rear attaching the flywheel. Once he has that all torqued down, we're going to put the bell housing on and check for run out as per Tremec specs of being within 5 thousandths.
So while Scott enjoys the front up there and I'm stuck back here in the rear, what we're doing to Bob's C-10 today, before we mount the bell housing adapter that converts Bob's truck over to a manual transmission, I'm going to get the flywheel in place, torque it to spec, apply the assembly lube to the thread so it torques evenly. The company calls for this flywheel to be torqued to 20 foot-pounds, then 40 foot-pounds, and then 64 foot-pounds. So once we're completed back here and Scott's all set with the harmonic balancer, we're going to install the bell housing and then install the transmission to the bell housing. We'll do the necessary modifications to the subframes in order to fit the 396 motor in the C-10 pickup truck.
This particular motor swap, there really isn't a challenge. There's a lot of room in that engine bay, but you know, there's always little kinks. You know, the Holly may be a little finicky again once we're now putting it on the new motor. It has to relearn this new motor. But all in all, I think I see this one going pretty well. I don't see it being really finicky, or, you know, that's the word I'll use. I don't want to curse. So.
We just wrapped up this 1978 Porsche Targa, and I gotta tell you, the color of this Relicate leather against this beautiful green paint job, it is spot on. You throw in the houndstooth inserts, 100% race-inspired interior. One of my favorite features on this vehicle is the audio system. It's a full Audio Frog setup, so components, tweeters, but if you look at the rear package deck there, it's very reminiscent of a retro-style Porsche audio system. So we try to complement it, make it a little more modern, but definitely give it the touch of the beautiful leather, the stitchwork. The door panel speakers are very much in line with what you would see normally back in the 80s for a Porsche. So this one is, I gotta tell you, the audio system really stands out for me. Along with the passenger area leather and houndstooth combination, we did a full frunk system. So we did a fiberglass molded enclosure and wrapped that in the flex carpet for usability. The fit and finish on this is beyond my comprehension. I mean, these guys really nailed this thing. I mean, Julio with the seats, Guido with all the stitch work, and then Tyler came in and put this whole thing together. Because it got down to crunch time and there was a few things that had to be done. And Tyler was amazing with the wiring and getting everything situated. I tell you, I'm really impressed with this one.
So today we are delivering the 69 C-10 to Bob. It is complete, test driven. It's awesome.
I think Bob's gonna be stunned because it's gonna be so substantially different. The way that that engine makes power and the way that a manual transmission is gonna put power to the ground versus automatic, it's gonna be night and day.
Oh, that sounds killer.
Sounds good, right?
Oh yeah.
It's got a nice little choppy idle too.
It sounds feisty. Yeah, it
Take a look.
sounds awesome. That's exactly what I.
Nice and
Oh
clean.
yeah, that's beautiful.
Simple little chrome here and there.
Yes.
Nothing over the top, but it looks really good.
Looks really classy.
Headers look great.
Yeah, header looks great.
Black color.
Yep. Serpentine system looks
Yeah,
great.
nice serpentine, nice and
Oh, yeah.
simple, modern, you know, one belt, nothing crazy
Yep.
going on there, nothing worried about tensioning or anything in the future. A little bit and to keep it simple looking underneath.
And the fuel pressure gauge.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool, you know.
Excellent.
When you pop the hood, you have a show or something, everything looks pretty nice and
Right.
you know, clean and racy looking, but not too over the top. So I'm pretty happy.
Well, we got a shout out to Blueprint. We got a shout out to Holly, right? We got a huge shout out to GCD today. Yes, it looks fabulous.
It was fun working on it. There you go.
Sweet.
Third pedal.
That's great.
Nice easy clutch in here too, nice and soft, nothing too crazy.
Oh,
Shifter,
nice and
perfect
soft.
height.
Oh yeah, perfect.
5-speed now, so
Oh yeah, I'm happy.
sounds good. I haven't even really heard it from the outside.
Oh, it sounds much better than it did
A little
before.
healthier right than before.
Oh yes. This is a dream come true. We put a Blueprint 396 in with swapped over the fuel injection, Holly, a 5-speed Tremec TKX 5-speed. So a new power plant. Yeah. Oh, it sounds awesome. It sounds mean. It sounds powerful. Lots of grunts. It spits vinegar. I love it. It's great. Very happy. Great day. It's a great day. Sounds awesome.
Oh my God, yeah.
So happy.
Yeah, super crisp. Thing.
So happy.
Probably pull right back where you were.
So it took you quite a long time to get ready. What happened?
Well, you know, I had to get my hair glaze in, and Hudson was using his cat box, so I couldn't get into the bathroom right away. So very particular about his box. So, you know,
Such problems.
I had to give him his privacy. You know how he loves his box. So.
All right, on another note,
Yes.
what's the latest at the shop? I think I see the Porsche's done, or
Yeah, Porsche's all set, picked up finally.
Wow,
It's all
okay.
done. Yep. It's a little concerned with the leather and houndstooth mixture, but I think in the end we pulled it off. I think there was just enough cloth in there to match the leather. It sounded great too, so the client was very happy with it. So I'm looking forward to the next one. So what about you guys?
oh my gosh, we did a lot on the C10, Bob C10. We had the motor and trans in. We did have to cut the transmission tunnel, obviously with the stick shift going in, so we had to get that all set. Dan did a great job, and the two of them, Scott and Dan, they're seamless getting that motor in. I was really a little concerned, as I always am anytime you're doing something like that over a car that we're not painting. But it was, we had it in and hooked up and everything within a day. And I have to tell you, Bob was just thrilled with the work. He was really,
He
really
loves that
happy.
truck.
He does. It means a lot to him, which, again, it's always those,
Oh, yeah,
you're
I'm happy.
killing yourself and you're working on things and then you get to see somebody, enjoy the end process. And
Oh, yeah.
it really makes it all worth it. So.
He's got to get used to driving a stick shift.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge when he goes to go like this.
Yeah.
The shift, and he's got to go like that.
Looks good.
Yeah, no, I think it came out great. The motor, just everything looked beautiful in there. Everything's all cleaned up. We did that too. So, I have the 300Z getting delivered. Next week, he's supposed to come and pick that up. That was a really cool project. We haven't done anything like that. So, I mean, I guess it's more vintage, not a classic.
Yeah, it's a right-hand drive.
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah. But oh my God, he just can't wait. He can't wait to get that. He's really excited about it. What's up next for you?
The GTO is wrapping up, so got pretty much all of it done. Kurt's got the top to finish up. A couple of little minor things, but that was a big one for us. It was full interior, convertible top, sound system, trunk. So we had the entire team on that one. Everybody was on that one. So yeah, definitely a challenge, but I think we nailed it. So I think we pulled it off.
Awesome. Well, again, I feel like we always do this, but
Another great meet.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All good things.
Remember, whether it's restoration work or vehicle maintenance, GCD Auto Studio is the place to contact for all your classic car needs. We'd love to be married to your ride as well.